Well, here we are, ladies, gents, teddy bears. We're back. And back at RAF Lakenheath. Always feels like we haven't left. Welcome to our Easter special. Now, I'm anticipating a short day today, being a UK holiday today. And welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel. Welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel. We're live here at RAF Lakenheath, ladies, gents and teddy bears. It's time to ride. Using runway 05, but they're coming out here. Or maybe not. Okay. Let's So welcome to our Easter special, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Here we go. Welcome to the show, and hope you enjoyed yesterday's stream as well. It was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? It was so busy with movements. And here we go. We've got F-35s, here comes trouble. Now, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be using runway 05, but we'll see what's going on. Loads of things going on. The F-16s are still here for those asking, and the C-17 is here as well. So let's see. Bit of a cold one this morning. But hopefully it'll warm up. They're going back. They are, according to the 80s, it is runway 05. You've got the PAPI lights on for 23. So let's see. The wind is definitely blowing for loads of things going on. We've got F-15 startups. We've got the lot here. I think they've got the wrong runway, or they're just swapping over who's going first. But they are, as far as I know, supposed to be on runway 05. But there you go. Do you know what? I know what it is, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Because they're not going to use the catwalk today, they thought they'd just come and have a little, you know, like a little pose, strut the pose. That's what we call the this taxiway. That's what it's officially called, but we call it the catwalk. You know how it is. We've got loads of things going on. We could even have F-16s. We could have a C-17 today. Rack 'em. You know how it is. How we doing, ladies, gents, and teddy bears? So, for those that are not familiar and weren't tuned in yesterday, just to confirm, this is a US Air Force base. In fact, it's a USAFE base, United States Air Forces in Europe. Oh yes. Now this this base is part of the 3rd Air Division. Sorry, the 3rd Air Force. I'm going World War II, aren't I? And 3rd Air Division was actually part of the 8th Air Force, the mighty 8 from the 1940s. So apologies for that one there, no. But the 3rd Air Force, let's get this right, let's go back to 2025. The 3rd Air Force's long history predates World War II, by the way. There you go, that's probably why I'm getting confused with a product of way over 80-year legacy. And their mission, their purpose is summed up with 3 Ds. That's right, the 3rd Air Force is develop, defend, deliver. So that pretty much gives you the fundamental foundation of the 3rd Air Force. Develop, defend, deliver. There you go. What I'll do, I'll pop that on now. You'll see what I mean. There you go, look, I'm just going to put this in. There you go. So the 3rd Air Force HQ is actually at Ramstein Air Base in Germany, and they have 10 units. The 31st fighter wing, which are here. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. Legend. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. So the 31st Fighter Wing, which are here, they have the F-16s, and the squadron that's here with the F-16s is the 555th, the triple nickel. We've got the 406 Air Expeditionary Wing as well, and of course Lakenheath's 48 Fighter Wing, and that's part of the 3rd Air Force. Also got the 435th Air Ground Operations Wing, the 86th Airlift Wing, the 39th Air Base Wing, the 100th Air Refuelling Wing, which is at Mildenhall, the 52nd Fighter Wing, the 501st Combat Support Wing, which were at Alconbury, which are now transitioning, or transition, shall I say, to Mildenhall. And of course, Papa Air Force Base in Hungary, the Heavy Airlift Wing, operating 3. Alright, buddy, how you doing? Operating 3 C-17s. Oh, you alright there, yeah? So that's the run-up to the 3rd Air Force, and of course Lakenheath 48 Fighter Wing is part of that. Now, down the end we have lots of F-35s now. They've just taxied down there now, they are. There's our C-17. There's our F-16s there. Look at this. And the 555th. Oh yeah. So they should be going out as well. So you've got lots of startups. So we've got 4 combat ready fighter squadrons that are actually based with the 48 Fighter Wings 48th Operations Group. Now, 48 Fighter Wing is not necessarily the flying component. The flying component is the 48th Operations Group, and of course the 4 squadrons are the 492nd Fighter Squadron, the Mad Hatters. Guns up bowlers. They are also known as the bowlers locally due to the headgear that they wear. And they fly the F-15E Strike Eagle. Next up, we've got the 493rd, the Grim Reapers, who, from what I can count, have flown the mostest of aircraft. I've counted about 18. Now there's supposed to be around 20. I'm trying to locate the other 2. They fly currently the F-35A, the world's most advanced stealth fighter. Oh yeah. Next up, we've got the 494th Fighter Squadron, the Panthers. They fly the F-15E Strike Eagle. Bleed red, the finest, meanest, baddest. And last but not least, making Lakenheath the very first USAFE wing in Europe to operate the F-35A. On the 15th of December 2021, they made Lakenheath the newest, flying the 5th generation stealth F-35A that you can see on the screens there, just in the distance. They are using runway 05. Let's hope for some quick climbs. You never know. Let's hope. And interestingly, on the 15th of December 2021, in fact that year, made a 30-year comeback, the 495th in 1977 to 1991, when they were operating the F-111 Aardvark, the 495th Tactical Fighter Squadron at the time, as they were, including the 48th Tactical Fighter Wing. They actually had a nickname called the Thundervarks from 2021, when they were reactivated. They became known as the Valkyries. So new call signs and welcoming them back after 30 years. They've had a total of 63 years of being inactive, the 495th, hence they got a bit of catching up to do with the amount of variety of aircraft. Of course, the 48 Fighter Wing, as you may know or not know, they are the only wing to have not only a number, but a name as well. Let's see what we're going to get. Here we go, our first departure of the morning, our Easter special. Here we go. How many have we got on this flight? 2 or 4? It looks like 4. Certainly cleared the earwax. Beautiful. 132.6 decibels. Nice one, Teddy.
Worth getting out of bed for in the morning, isn't
Yeah,
it?
just that, isn't it, alone?
What's 4 o'clock like?
Got more F-35s. Ho ho! How we doing, ladies, gents and teddy bears? Look at this! welcome to Ted's Easter Quick Climb Friday, I think. So there's another 4 F-35As, and what I can tell you is that there are F-15E Strike Eagle startups as well, or at least they're spooling. They're not even started up. I've got a feeling the F-16s will be going out. There's some movement going on over there. I don't want to tell you stuff that isn't going to happen, but what I can tell you is that the canopies it's a bit busy over there, so you never know. Enjoy. Extremely busy.
Yeah. Busy. No time off. Yeah.
It was very busy.
Today, I've seen you were here yesterday. Well, is it or isn't it? You know, you never know, do you?
No, I was planning to go to Mildenhall, but I had my scanner on and things started to sound good for here, so
Right.
here we go, and here we are. All good, ladies, gents, teddy bears, welcome to the show. Talk to you a little bit about the physics side of things with how this is possible. So the F-35A, it is the lighter of the 3 variants, with its huge turbofan made by Pratt & Whitney legends, the Pratt & Whitney F-135 PW100, which is applied to the F-35A and the C variant, and it produces an absolutely staggering 43,000 pounds of thrust. Oi, oi! And it is absolutely incredible. So the F-35 has got an empty weight then of 29,300 pounds. But that's, of course, when you start adding fuel to that. For those that do kilos, that's 13,300. All right, but the problem you've got here is when you start adding fuel, you start, you know, decreasing your thrust to weight ratio, because of course, the lighter you are, naturally, with the same engine, the quicker you are. So the more you load on any aircraft, so be it, a 43,000 pound of thrust Pratt & Whitney F-135 turbofan engine, the more you add to it, the more you're going to decrease your thrust to weight ratio. So for example, 29,300 pounds, right? So if we do the maths, let's see. If we add 29,300 pounds of an empty weight plus the weight of the pilot, let's add, I don't know, 10,000 pounds of fuel, which it can take 18,000 pounds, by the way. So if you did that, you're then keeping your aircraft at 39,300 pounds. That's you know, it's still quite heavy, plus you got to load it with armament, right? So if we put on less fuel, so if we half that to just 9,000, then we've got a really good thrust to weight ratio. So 29,300 plus half the fuel, it could do a performance takeoff. The reason why the Typhoons can do a performance takeoff, it's all down to their weight and the thrust to weight ratio ultimately. So from brakes to 8 seconds, the Typhoon releases those brakes, 8 seconds, 185 miles per hour, depends on the pilot. From just 8 seconds, the Typhoon will defy its, it will override the pull and the force of the gravity. It'll have a, and it can pull 50 into a 60-degree and vertical climb. But the beauty of the Typhoon, because it's so lightweight, it can actually accelerate vertically. Typhoon has 2 engines producing 20,000 pounds of thrust each. That's 40,000 pounds. The Typhoon, even fully loaded, fully fueled, is still way less than the thrust, which is why it's one of a few aircraft that can actually accelerate vertically. The F-16 can also do this as well, with its huge 29,000 pound engine with afterburner. So to get around that, if you're pretty much level with your thrust or a bit heavy, what you can do is do a quick climb like the F-15 and F-35s do. The key here is to get all that speed behind you. Don't forget, the Typhoon only had about 185 miles per hour before it started to pull up and climbing and accelerating. This is the thing with the F-35 and F-15, what they're trying to do is get all that speed behind them. So they're reaching speeds of about 350 miles an hour plus. They've got all that speed now, they can certainly pull up. The speed, the velocity beats the thrust to weight ratio in that respect. It'll be interesting to see the physics of that. G's pulled about 5 to 6 on a quick climb. How high do they go? It depends how high they've been cleared to do so. All right, you'll hear the air traffic controller say clear to a flight level of so and so. So flight level, if you hear that, just add 2 zeros. So flight level 100, that's 10,000 feet. Flight level 150, that's 15,000 feet. Hope that makes sense. So the idea here is to get the speed if you don't have a thrust to weight ratio. Like I said, the F-35, if it just put in 9,000 pounds of fuel, that's half its... that's half the amount, then it could do potentially a performance takeoff. It is capable, but you'll probably end up needing to refuel straight away. All right, here we go. Enjoy this. Here we go. Send it. Well, I've just lost my sweet hat. Oh, thank you. My hat has just fallen. Thanks. Normally Ted does that. Thank you. That was on the ground there and all. That was you alright, yeah?
Quick question.
Yeah.
What speed roughly are they hurtling towards?
350.
Thank you. I sat there, I'm like, I think it's about that, but I'm asking you to be sure.
No problem.
Oh.
Thanks, Ted. Okay, it's time for the Strike Eagle's turn. Now, a total combined of 58,000 pounds of thrust. Here we go! Oh, this looks good. That's a local climb out from the F-15 Strike Eagle. So, still got two. What's going on over here? Hang on, sorry. I'm going to check this. Oh, it's okay. It's just the shimmer on the canopy. But I think this looks good. This looks good. I think we're going to get F-16s later. Just a guess. Nothing more than a cheeky guess. How's that?
Dad texted me a while ago, 16s are supposed to be going out at 9.
Okay, cool. There we go. Ladies, gents, teddy bears, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get your checklist going. Your pre-stream checklist or in-flight checklist. Boom, boom. Attenzione, attenzione. Signori, signori. No, that's Italian. Hi, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Help the channel grow by smashing that like button. And, of course, subscribing to your one and only Ted Coningsby channel. You know it is. And when you are subscribed, like today, it was a quick ad hoc stream. I was planning to come either here or Mildenhall, but I had the scanner on. I was thought, well, Mildenhall isn't too far, and here was sounding promising. The runway was open, so that could only mean one thing. But it could have just been the C-17 going out today. But took the risk. You know how it is. Keep it brisk. Take the risk. And here we are, ladies, gents, teddy bears. So marry up that subscribe button with the notification bell button. We are very close to 89,000 subscribers. Oh, hello. Got another F-15E Strike Eagle. 133.2 decibels was the F-15s on a local climb out. Yeah, don't miss out on the latest and greatest live streams and videos. There are days where we'll just pop up a stream, you know how it is. Not that it's inflatable or anything, but you know. Would be good actually, an inflatable stream. You just pop it up and there we go. Save me a lot of time, but you know. Very good morning, good afternoon, and good day, good evening, wherever you're watching from in the world. Welcome, Airborne Womble. How you doing? Oi, oi, Oscar. How you doing? Susan Kelly, Davey, Margot, Dave Holloway, Jenny B. How's it all going? Dram Wolf, Julie Beard, John Ross, Daniel Walker. How's it all going? Susan Kelly. Yeah, Sturfer, how you doing? Dave Holloway, Julie Beard, Aviation Forever 25, Gabriel, Alan Gates, Chris 1966. How's it going? Daniel Walker, Dave Holloway, Davey, Margot, celebrating 27 months membership. JCB from Bonnie, Scotland, how you doing? Andrew C, Davey, Paul Mayers, Babs R, how you doing? Hope we're all good. Oi, oi, man, he's back. He's back. Nice one, man. You meant to be here today, yeah?
Yeah, I'm meant to be.
That's all right then, we can chat away.
I'm allowed to go.
That's fine, man. Mark Garwood, how you doing? Oi, oi to you. Hope we're all good. Welcome to the show, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Gus Packers 1-3, Perez, Matman Bush. Perry, how you doing, man? Good to see you on here. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Argan. So Perry, Clyde Hicks, Phoebe Hicks, they're here. What else we got here today? Oh, where's Julian? Julian, where are you, man? Julian's probably got special ops with Ginger. So that's 4 F-15E Strike Eagles. So we saw, it was quite interesting to see a local climb out, but it would have been better to see it with the F-35 just so you can see the differences. How we doing, ladies, gents and teddy bears? Hope we are all good. My name's Nikos, cameraman and commentator, and we've just seen some quick climbs. As I said, Typhoon, because of its weight, because I do get asked this quite a lot, the Typhoon is a lightweight aircraft, and with 40,000 pounds of thrust, even fully fueled and loaded, it's still a great... There's more startups. That's what we want. And because it's like, so basically, let's take this plastic toy, right? Let's stick, I don't know, a mini, I don't know, a 500cc engine in this, right? Let's just stick one on for the sake of it. Half a litre engine, that's gonna rock it off. Start adding weight to this and it will get slower. Double the weight again, it will get slower and slower. All right, that is the best way I can explain. It's like a track day car. I used to have an Integra Type R, a DC2, for those that know what it is. Extremely lightweight car. You'll see some track day cars where they take the bonnet off. The lighter your vehicle, the quicker it's going to be, right? It doesn't necessarily mean max speed, but it's certainly going to be quicker. So the reason the Typhoon can do that is all down to the thrust, which is 40,000 pounds of thrust with the burners, and the weight. So if the Typhoon had even half the amount of fuel that it normally has, it'd be even lighter. But let's just say, for argument's sake, a normal amount of fuel, it's way under 40,000 pounds. So the Typhoon, from brakes, release, 8 seconds, 185 miles per hour into a 50 degree, 60 degree. See ya. I didn't expect that one to go now. Here we go. that's a standard climb, so that would be what they call at Lakenheath a local climb out, or a local climb. So yeah, it's all to do with how much power have you got and how much weight. So just quickly, I'll quickly do this while I can. So, it was good timing. I was able to put the Typhoon down, as you do. So yeah, so it's got less weight, and it's one of a few aircraft that can actually accelerate vertically. Like I said, it's all to do with thruster weight. So if the Typhoon was, you know, had, let's say, it was even heavier than what it actually is, then it wouldn't be able to do that. So 50 degree, 60 degree vertical climb. So from brakes to 8 seconds, start climbing, but it can accelerate. This is the beauty. This is the beauty of it. All right, because its thrust outdoes its weight, and 22 seconds later it can go supersonic. So that's pretty cool. But the problem here now with heavier aircraft, or shall we say ones that don't have the thrust to weight ratio like a Typhoon, empty, don't forget you can take an empty weight and then, okay, but you need fuel. So 29,300 pounds is an F-35. It's got 43,000 pounds. So if you can keep that under but fully fueled and loaded, it's not going to have the thrust to weight ratio. So to overcome this, what you do, you get the speed that we saw in the morning. Yeah, okay, so they're going to go start rotating, maintain about 60 to 120 feet. They use different levels, so the other F-35 or other aircraft doesn't get affected by the sort of like the wash, the jet wash, shall we say, or the wake turbulence. And then once it gets about 350 miles an hour plus, it can then go. So it's got the speed behind it. But the thing is, if you stick in half the fuel, let's say 9,000 pounds, that's pretty good. That's what, 36,000 pounds? It can probably do a performance takeoff. But then what good is having half the fuel, eh? Unless you've got a tanker waiting for you and flexing. So G's pulled about 5 to 6. Flight level depends on the pilot. Don't forget, unrestricted climbs, quick climbs are the same. Don't forget, unrestricted climb, it's not all about the actual altitude. It's about the climb rate, because it's unrestricted. Go as fast as you want, do what you want, that kind of thing, because they're all restricted to some altitude, of course, for safety. Right, back to the ship. My name's Nick, our cameraman and commentator, and of course we got with us our squadron leader Ted Coningsby, who's just enjoying himself. I've already had a hat down. I had a Nikos hat down thanks to the hat recovery team. Thank you. It's not like me to lose it, but it did. I'll tell you what happened to me at Hull Beach the other day with those winds. I had to leave my hat in the van. It was dreadful.
Valuable sport, isn't it? That price down the road. That one, isn't it? It's not what I would call limited.
Hey man, here he is. How are you doing?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, good man, all good.
I didn't think you'd be here, eh?
Yeah, well, I was not planning to be here until I was planning to go to Mildenhall, and I clicked the scanner on and things sounded a bit lively here, so I thought, okay, I did say yesterday it would either be here or Mildenhall, but
actually, I watched a bit of it, mate, at work,
yeah, cool.
It's action packed, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I think the F-16s are going out by the look of it.
Yeah,
They are.
one over there. Obviously,
There's two. There's two. Well, in fact, there's 8 over there, isn't there? That'd be nice to get all 8.
They're all behind there, are they?
Yeah, you can just about see
I can
2.
see one. Yeah, I'm going to see
Yeah,
one
if you
from
come this side, you'll see the second one.
behind the trees. I can see
Yeah,
that
man.
one, yeah.
So we've still got the C-17, and like I said, we've got F-16s over here now, and this is looking good for the F-16s. So keep riding. So we've still got F-35As spooling in the distance there now, so we should get more F-35s. Just surprised that they're flying today. It's quite, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this, I'm loving it. Hope you are too. Hope you're enjoying it. A nice little Easter special. And don't forget, ladies, gents, teddy bears, I have made the decision to cancel Sunday's stream. If you need to check of any cancellations and changes, don't forget, every Sunday we update and give you the latest no-TEDs. Now, no-TEDs are like no-TAMs, but they're for TED. They notify M and where TED is, because, you know, TED brings the luck, right? And sometimes, like the weather or for operational reasons, things have to change. So all you need to do is look at last Sunday's post in our YouTube community page, all right? Even on our website, it does recommend that you check the community page, which has now been changed. I've noticed they got rid of the tab community, and it's called posts. So you need to go to our YouTube posts and go to the last Sunday, and I'll always pin the changes, all right? So you'll see that Biggin Hill has, for the Ted Coningsby channel, been cancelled due to, again, some strong winds, and because of the nature of the aircraft there, it's a bit grey and drizzly. That's not really the issue. I could have done it with that, but with gusting winds of between 20 and 30 miles per hour, I'm not sure that it's a good idea to trek down there. So I've had to make the decision to pull that one out. But we are here today instead, so that's a good, you know, nice to salvage something from what was looking like just 2 streams and a premiere for the week. So that sort of high-pitched spooling sound, that is the huge turbofan and the compressors of the Pratt & Whitney's F-135 PW100 engine, which is applied to the F-35A. How's the catwalk going? It was quite nice this morning to see the F-35s using the catwalk and then turning back. That was quite Oh, and it shut down. Oh dear. So, just the F-15 at the moment, which my guess is going to be probably waiting for another aircraft. So the F-15 has a very long legacy, and a very good one of that, and it goes all the way back to 1972, but technically you could go before that if you're going to count the sort of prototypes, but it was a production and an answer to the Foxbat. And the first ever flight of the F-15A was made in July 1972, and the first flight of the family version, the two-seater F-15B, formerly designated as the TF-15A trainer, was made in July 1973. Now the first Eagle, the F-15B, that was delivered in November of 1974. Now in January 1976, the first Eagle destined for a combat squadron was delivered. Now the F-15C and the family version F-15D model, they entered the Air Force inventory in the beginning of 1979. For those that are quite familiar with the PEP Package 2000, the new models had the production Eagle Package 2000 and improvements including £2,000 of additional internal fuel. That's 900 kilos if you do old money or new money, and provision for carrying exterior conformal fuel tanks along with that, and an increased maximum takeoff weight of up to 68,000 pounds. That's 30,600 kilos. That's pretty amazing as well, isn't it, with that. And the F-15E Strike Eagle, which is what's here today. They did have F-15 Cs and Ds with the 493rd Grim Reapers, although they retired them in 2000, I believe 2021-22 with them. So the Grim Reapers were kind of inactive for a very, very short period of time. Now the F-15E Strike Eagle, by the way, the first squadron to receive it was actually these here, the 555th Triple Nickel. Oh yeah, and today they're flying the F-16 Fighting Falcon. So as far as the F-15E Strike Eagle's concerned, this arrived in 1992 for Lakenheath, by the way. Now the F-15E Strike Eagle, only available in the sport version, the single-seater. The F-15E Strike Eagle, available in the family version, was delivered to the US Air Force operational units in 1988. Now the F-15E reached initial operational capability, so that's called an IOC, if you ever heard it. It's like a bit like an audit, like a clearance to make sure that it's all good, and that was on the 30th of September 1989. That happened at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base in North Carolina with the 4th Tactical Fighter Wing, the 336 Tactical Fighter Squadron. And as mentioned, in 1992, as the last F-111s departed and totally retired, the F-15E Strike Eagle arrived. The F-15C and Ds arrived around 93, 94 for the 493rd Grim Reapers. So Lakenheath was a full-on Eagle county. A full-on Eagle county. Oh yeah, on Fighter Town with Eagles. It was a real good legacy for them from then on. And of course the F-15, the only aircraft to shoot something out of space. Oh yeah, you better believe it. And it was in 1985. The F-15, flown by Major Wilbur Doug Pearson, successfully destroyed a satellite using the anti-satellite ASAT missile. It was a significant event during the Cold War, and the missile, named the ASM-135, was launched from the F-15A and destroyed the Solwyn P-78-1 satellite. It was pretty impressive, you know, in the speeds and you know, the speeds of everything that was going on with that. Here comes the other F-15 as well. It's just amazing. I mean, the you know, Doug Pearson pushed the pickle button, as they call it, in the cockpit of his F-15A, and he launched that missile high over the Pacific Ocean, and he was in a steep vertical climb when he did it, and he was flying just under Mach 1 and was at 36,000 feet. Now the missile roared towards its target, which the Solwyn P-78-1 satellite, which is quite impressive because it moves at 17,500 miles per hour, and it was almost 300 miles above Pearson's aircraft. And wow, he made history there. I mean, how cool is that? 300 miles away in space. It's good. So 2 more F-15s, and I got a funny feeling that'll be it. And then we can hope for the C-17 and the F-16s, which I've got a good feeling about the F-16s, and possibly, let's see, C-17. I mean, it's not set keys, is it? There it is. There it is, look. Looking good, looking good. I love the C-17, my favourite Evie. But thanks for joining us. It will be, I'm sort of anticipating a short day today, a very short day. I can't see a lot going on today, but we'll take what we get, right? The canopies are open on the F-16s, which sounds great. Welcome to the show, first time on the channel. Can't stop watching, great viewing, says Terry. Thank you very much. Daniel Walker, Jacques Flying Club, how you doing? Gucci Man, Davey, Margot, Joshua Brown, White Wizard, Hayabusa Nutter, Dave Holloway, Alex Raven, oi oi, just catching up on the F-15s, not using burners again. They could have been, we just can't see it for a minute, mate. They are using, they're taking off using a local climb, but yeah, it is possible. They are going a bit slower than they usually do, but there we go. What was a rare sight is now turning quite popular on the F-15E Strike Eagle. Strike Eagle powered by Pratt & Whitney's F100 229s. I think that's our F-16 starting up, you know. Should hear a really nice sound. Quite a high-pitched sound from their General Electric's GE F110. There we go. There we go. F-16 time. Listen to this. Now it is. It's our F-16 CM. The C variant denominating a single-seater, and the M designating the sort of like midlife upgrades, shall we say. Oh, listen to it. Now, it's really impressive that it goes from 17,000 pounds of dry thrust all the way to over 29,000 pounds of thrust in that General Electric F-110-229. Amazing how it can do that. Here we go. It's all happening here, isn't it? Oh, oh. Rack 'em. Here we go. Tell you what I'll do. Give me one sec. Let me just get the pedometer out. Sure if they're going to be quick climbing or a local climb. Unfortunately, the others just did a local climb. Reactions from the pilots. Goodness me, was not expecting that. Yeah, hope that one's alright. Gear issues on that one. Like the F-15 had to get out of the way on that quick climb there, didn't it? Yeah, so it looked like just one of the landing gear didn't retract. The left wing, by the look of it. So we'll see what's going on there. Hope everything's okay. You alright, man? How's it going?
What's with the landing gear and the 15s? What? I noticed a few of them got awfully late.
I think that one actually generally got stuck. The one on the left got stuck.
Yeah, I noticed one this morning. He went out with his gear up, down. Sorry.
The cold, didn't it? The wind. I don't know.
The old WD-40.
Yeah, you know it is.
You don't want that on your channel, do you?
Yeah, you're right. So the 555th Fighter Squadron of the 31st Fighter Wing, based at Aviano Air Base in Italy. They are. There are two USAFE fighter squadrons in Aviano. The 555th, which are these, the triple nickel, one's green, always green. And the 510th, which are nicknamed the Buzzards as well. Now the 555th have got an absolute rich history in claiming that they've got a motto basically, and their motto is they are the world's largest distributor of MiG parts. and trust me, they have a lot of aerial victories over MiGs, these the 555th alone. And one of them have got a special tail from Operation Bolo during the Vietnam War, and you can see 7 stars which denominate the 7 aerial victories on Operation Bolo alone, which were made in their F4 Phantoms. Beautiful. Alan Oakley, Airborne 1 ball, Craig Lockett, Andrew Farley, Oi Oi, SC Aviation, JR Videos, how are we all doing? Hope we're all good. Deborah, 715, Warm Airs, how are we all doing? Hope we're well. Welcome to this sort of quick Easter special. Canopies down on that one. That is. Get ready, ladies, gents, teddy bears. F-16 Fighting Falcons. Oh yes, so they'll have AV on their tail for the Aviano airbase.
I like to hear when things start up. I don't like to come during the day and things that.
I started life out as the 555th Bombardment Squadron, and if you ever see one of their patches, it's a green background with what looks like a devil with flames holding some bombs, which the pilot of the Triple Nickel, when we seen him, I noticed that straight away, and that dates back all the way to 1942. Oh yes. Their first aircraft, which what I can find was the Martin B-26 Marauder that they were flying. And you can see some examples online, such as the Yankee Gorilla, a B-26C of the 555th Bombardment Squadron. They did spend time in England, in the UK, stationed at RAF Lakenheath, part of the 8th Air Force. Also moved to RAF Boxted, if you're familiar with those. Their first ever combat mission was on the 30th of July. That was from the Wernstracht airfield. In 1943. They also took part in operations, a campaign against the V-1 flying bomb and V-2 rocket sites. So we mentioned about the V-1 flying bomb, which I showed you an example on the stream before, in Operation Crossbow. They also took part in Operation Big Week as well. which also had the name Operation Argument, and it was a joint Royal Air Force, United States Air Force, clockwork 24/7 bombing for a whole week, or at least 5 days, 20th to the 25th of February 1944. So the Triple Nickel have spent a lot of time in the European theatre here in England. They also flew the A-26 Invader, which I think last year I've seen it land at Mildenhall, an example of one of them. Taken part in closing the Falaise Gap. They've earned distinguished unit citations. They've served well. And of course, they also took part in the Vietnam War as well, operating the F-4 Phantom. And during the time in Vietnam, the 8th Tactical Fighter Wing, which later became known as the Wolfpack, and the 555th led the first ever strike against MiG airfields in North Vietnam. Now the 555th Tactical Fighter Squadron launched a series of bombing attacks on the 29th of September 67, and while at Ubon, the 555th downed additional MiGs, including 4 MiG-21s on the 2nd of January 67 and in Operation Bolo. Now the unit thus became the only quad ace fighter squadron to that point, with 20 MiGs to its credit. And in 1968 the 555th participated in a campaign against the Ho Chi Minh Trail in the linebacker campaigns against the North Vietnam heartland in 1972. During that, the 555th returned to its air superiority role and brought its MiG tally to 39 confirmed victories, with 10 MiG-17s and 3 MiG-19s, and a whole series of 26 MiG-21s, producing the first and second US Air Force aces, earning the motto, the world's largest distributor of MiG parts. They did transition to the F-15 Eagle as well at some point during their career, but it wasn't until the 1st of April 1994 when it reactivated and reassigned to USAFE, operating the General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcons, serving under the wing of the 31st. See that one sneak out there. Sorry about that. It's F-16 time. Hey, are you alright, man?
Where's Ted?
Ted's just chilling here for a minute. Are you alright?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, he's just here, buddy. He's here waiting for the action. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's another one. tail flash. Point Charlie, here we go. What do I do here? Gents and Teddy Bears, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's try and get 1,000 likes on this short day. I think it's going to be. I think this will be it. Of course, we've got the arrivals as well, but this will be it for today. These are our first two that have come back. And of course, come join us. Do subscribe to your one and only Ted Coningsby channel. See what we've got. There should be F-16s galore over there. Here we go, here we go. And is this going to go now? Let's have a look. Or is it just going to go to the other side? Going to the other EOR. Okay, well, while we wait. Right away. the one on the left or the right? Cool, look at this. Thanks, man. So it's our first two F-35 arrivals. They're coming out, aren't they? Approach, here we go. A bit low for the show, come on, come on.
I've got to look later. That's what's in the old dates. Sometimes you don't
Oh, the control, look at this. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, that was good.
That's a good one.
Salmon gills. Whoa. Oh, we got more. Here comes trouble. Little howl of the Vulcan there, a little bit there, wasn't it? Had a little hint there. Got a low one. Beautiful. F-16s do we have, just really quickly? There's 2 there. There was 4 plus so 6, so it's 8. So we've got all 8 F-16s. I mean, that is incredible. 8 F-16s You never know, they might all do quick climbs, who knows, or unrestricted climbs. It's all down to Tower to give them the clearance to do so. Excellently done. The 48 fighter wings, F-35As are just something else, aren't they? Hey man, how you doing? All right? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, mate. Of course. Okay, so that F-16's on the move. Here we go. Hang on. This is if F-35As have been trouble. I don't know what to call these. Maybe they're just right. Okay, I think this one's just taxiing over to meet the other four. Yeah, they are. But as in make it four. Sorry, you know what I mean. To make it four. So we're gonna have 4 on one EOR and another 4 on the other. Right. Okay. So that's nice and symmetrical. Oh, okay. Hang on, what's going on here then? Is this it? Is this it? Oh, come on. Here we go. Just joining the others, because you can hold up to 6 aircraft on each EOR. Don't they look just amazing? Okay, so that's 5 and 3 then. There on the EOR, beautiful. Don't often see that. I don't think you want the sky, not yet, not without aircraft in it anyway. Shout out to everyone at RAF Lakenheath. I hope you have a good break over the Easter period. If you're gonna have a break, that is. If not, No worries, thank you for what you do, and may your work continue happily. And thanks for being ready to own the skies, 48 Fighter Wing, you know how it is. Loving it. Big shout out to the 48 Medical, LE, SF, OSI, all those that take care of the security forces in that respect. MOD, police, how you all doing? RAPCOM, 48 Communications, how you all doing as well? AWCU, what's going on? The crew chiefs and ground crew maintenance squadrons, how's it all going? Let's not forget the contractors as well. How are they doing? Hope they're all good. Right, all fighter squadrons as well. Hope you're all good. So we've got a 5 and 3. Thanks a lot, Steve. Steve Rampling, thanks man. Guards marching a bit after these. Steve Rampling, who's here live, watching live. These are F-16 CM of the 555th Fighter Squadron Triple Nickel, a US Air Force in Europe, or USAFE, part of the 31st Fighter Wing based at Aviano in Italy. Thanks everyone for getting us to 88.8k. You never know, we could even get 89k today. You just never know. I wouldn't call it impossible, not when Ted's involved. So that's an absolutely magical feeling. So thank you very much for all those that have subscribed today. We're very close to 89k. So if you haven't done so and like to join us and love what we do, then come and join the ride, the Ted Coningsby channel. Through storms, you know how it is. D555th Triple Nickel. We've got so many MiG aerial victories to their name that they are classed as the world's largest distributor of MiG spare parts. Wow. So we've got F-15s just on their way back as well. Waiting for, because we got arrivals just now. I think they're going to be just delaying their departure. So we got the arrivals.
Do you love right now?
Oh yeah.
What's your van?
You alright, buddy?
What's it called?
Check the van.
Is it there?
Oh yeah. Ted Coningsby, like and subscribe. You know it is. But don't add the United bit, because that's just extra. Right, here we go, Point Charlie. Oh, I missed my Point Charlie crew. Right in, Kino was shouting Point Charlie when he's coming. I missed that bit. It'd be a be a good ringtone on your phone. Point Charlie. Almost like a lookout. I love that.
What's that?
Yeah, Ted Coningsby on YouTube. Yeah, just exactly. Hit the subscribe button.
Thanks, man. You found it, yeah? Cool.
He's got it. Doing our bit for the salmon muncher.
Welcome to our show, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Ted Coningsby channel, live here at RAF Lakenheath, home of the 48 Fighter Wing, with a squadron of the 31st Wing about to take off very shortly of their 555th triple nickel with their F-16 CMs. There's 8 of them, 3 on one side of the EOR and 5 on the other. I know why they've done that. I know why they've done a 3 and a 5. It's triple nickel, 3 5s. There we go, let's see. Well, that's my understanding of it anyway. Oh, look at that C-17, wouldn't that be nice to go? Just check everything in case I get caught out. Here we go. You know, just send it vertically, why not? Beautiful, love it. It's such a large fighter jet. They are very, very agile, as you can see. And I do love looking at these through low level. They are so good. Masterfully done with that lovely landing. Look how narrow the landing gear. I've always wondered that, and they can rock a little bit. That is normal with that narrow. I think the F-16's got an even just as narrow a landing gear as well. Won't be long for these 8 F-16s ready for departure. Just waiting for clearance. Of course, if you've got aircraft just coming into land, they will be just slightly delayed. My eye on the F-16s. They're on the move, aren't they? Okay, get ready. Time to get heavy on the levee. Here we go. Lakenheath. These are our last F-35s from the departures today, I think. Let's have a look. Haunting sound, similar to the Vulcan. F-15, F-35 and F-16 in one shot. Beautiful. Okay, I think we've got our departures now. Let me just get the speedometer on. Let's see what decibels these could do. If they don't break it, that is. arrival by the look of it. That's what the delay is. Through that jelly, look at that. Oh. Keep it there, looks cool. Love stuff like that. Here we go. Okay, so we're a bit jellified at the moment, so we're going to have to just wait a moment. Here we go, get ready ladies, gents and teddy bears. It's F-16s and I'm not sure if they're doing quick climbs, but we'll see. Our ears will certainly tell us about it. So, powered by a single GE F110-229 with afterburner over 29,000 pounds of thrust. Impressive. Oh, here we go, here we go. We go. Oh, look at this. Is 111.1 decibel. Oh, no way! We didn't get a quick one, but we certainly got a low one. Wow. reckon that F-35 just wanted to have a better look.
Have a look, didn't he?
Yeah, too right. I'm not.
Everybody away from the car. Come on,
Just had a better look. I reckon that's what it was. Fair play. That was brilliant. What a view though. I mean, if you're going to get the world's greatest armchair, it's got to be sat in one of these, surely. Oh yeah. Well, tell you what, they weren't quick climbs, but they were certainly impressive on the TEDometer. Ted, what we got there, mate? How many decibels was that?
Ted is about to tell us.
It was quite impressive, with no afterburners. Ted, what we got on the board, mate? Scores on the board, 131.7 decibels. That's enough to clear the earwax out of 12 donkeys, I think. Mind you, has anyone found the donkey's owner from the other day?
Donkey just somewhere around here.
You didn't mean to get a photo?
I forgot to zoom.
Okay.
But I have an F-16 literally perfect for you.
Oh wow. Sorry for photo bombing. Oh cool, thank you.
Do you want me to send it to your Facebook?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'll be-
I meant to zoom, but I was like, won't push it
Oh.
up.
Yeah, cool, do it.
Okay.
I'm shooting doing little flights, so
Oh yeah.
I'm going up the simulator here.
Yeah? Oh cool. Oh, nice one, man.
Yeah.
You off now, are you?
Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
I think that's it though, isn't it? Yeah. We'll do another one soon.
Oh yeah. See you again, man.
Of course, of course.
Can you say hi to my little girl?
Sure, yeah, why not? Yeah, sure.
Hello. You've met Leanne before.
Yeah,
Hello.
you look after yourself, mate. Have a good day.
How are you, alright? Good. Good, enjoying the show? Good. Have a good day.
I told her I was probably Ted's there.
Ted's coming out in a minute, hang on.
Do you want to say hi to Ted?
Winds just started to pick up a bit. That's fine. Where's that C-17 gone? Okay, here he is.
You've made her day.
Oh, no worries at all, no worries. Right, ladies, sheds, teddy bears, how are we all doing? Hope you enjoyed that. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Ted's still looking for them. Ted, they've gone, mate. Okay. Ted always seems to bring F-16s. I mean, for those that haven't seen it already, please check out our Hull Beach premiere from 2 days ago, from Wednesday. You will not be disappointed. For the fans of... Well, it's not quite A10, but it's just as impressive. A 6,000 rounds per minute, 20mm cannon, the M61 Vulcan cannon, been fired by the F-16s and the F-15 as well. Hope we're all good, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Simon Watch, your loser, member of our Spanner Flight team, and also Fighter Squadron member. Another amazing month of new memories and experiences has flown by. So proud to support such a fantastic channel and be part of such a brilliant community. Thank you to everyone of you. Hang on, where's that going? Cut down. I'll get that in a sec. I'll get that in a sec. Oh, thank you. Hang on. We got the wind's just suddenly picked up. You want to put in? Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. I think that'll be it for things flying away, apart from my hat and Ted. Thank you, Simon Watch. I'm sorry about that. Just had a bit of a FOD issue up here on the van. Thank you to every one of you for making this the best place to be. Thank you very much, Simon, and nice one on 20 months. Struer with 8 months membership. We've got oi everyone. Hope you're all okay. Thank you very much. Julie, 21-month membership. Keep up the good work, Ted and Nikos and Spanners. Guards March for Julie. Thank you for the super chat. Get yourself and Claire an Easter egg. Will do. Guards March. Jenny B, Guards March to you. Happy Easter. Get yourself an Easter egg. I will. Margot Fighter Squadron member and a Spanner Flight member as well with 27 months. Best journey one can take. Ted Coningsby channel, thank you. Ted, Nikos, Claire Bear, Spanner Flight colleagues, and everyone. Guards March, thank you very much. Margot, Dr. Soda, same again applies with Ted Coningsby's Spanner Flight, and also part of our bye, see ya, bye, part of our Spanner Flight, and a posh officer, 25 months. The best kind of Good Friday. Oh yeah, going to be a cracker, isn't it? Margot, Guards March to you. Thank you for the super chat for Ted Coningsby and our community. Thank you. Angela Farley, member for 11 months. Wow, 1 month to go. Thanks for the stream. Thanks a lot, Angela. Devin, high five. Welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Guards March. Andy Stratton, member for 2 years. 2 years milestone. It's gone green. Love it. Thank you very much for serving for 24 months. Patch, member for 8 months. Guards March. He's put oi oi. Steve Rampling, who's here watching live. Oi, oi. Cup of tea, mate. I'm not moving from the fence to get it. Guards March. Nicola Brown, Guards March to you. See you later. Nicola Brown, 8 months. Amazing stream as always. Jill D, 6 months membership as well. Another fab month. Thanks, Nikos, Ted. Thank you very much, Jill. Craig Cluley, member for 2 months. 2 months with this amazing channel. Guns up. Guards March. And Sally Cullen, 22 months. Thank you very much for your 22-month membership. Oi, oi. So, let's see what's left to go. I think it's just us. Very, do you know what? Very close to 89k. We might even do it over the weekend, you know. But I'll leave you with this F-15 while we just... Yep, there we go. Good timing. There it is. Just taxiing back. Amazing. Must be a proud feeling as a ground crew to see your aircraft depart and come back. It's got to be a proud feeling, and that sort of sense of feeling, I would say, derives from pre-World War II and World War II alike. That is. I think that's it. That is it. Now that's it. That is it. That's literally it.
I thought the 16s were going yesterday.
I don't know what happened yesterday, which is fine.
Yeah, no, more than that with that.
Didn't do any quick climbs though. Yeah.
I think we got a wing wave. It almost looked like they give us a
that.
wing
Well,
wave.
that low one was. What was that? That was good. That was very spectacular. Pretty sure. Is it? Yeah, you can't complain about that. 8 of them, all 8 really nice takeoffs as well. So
absolutely
cool.
Nice one,
I
mate.
think I'm gonna. Yeah, you too, man. Good, you too. Have a good Easter break, mate.
Yeah,
and you, man.
Yourself. Thanks for all your streams, mate.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Hi, Nicholas. Hi, Ted.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Good.
We love your stream.
Oh, good. Nice one. Thank you.
Yeah. We're
Thanks.
getting quite a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, it's going well. It's going really good. So just, yeah, just keeping going.
Yeah, we watched you this morning, like 7:45.
Yeah, I changed it to 9, and then they started up, so I put it back to 7:45. So that was funny. I knew they'd do something like that.
Yeah,
So-
we don't live far away. So
Oh, that's all right then.
Let's get in the car and let's go
Yeah,
and see.
I never usually put 7:45. I just thought I got a feeling it'll be early, and it wasn't looking like it. It was like 7:10. There was nothing, so I changed it to 9. It's going to be a good hour. And then they started up the minute I changed it to 9 o'clock. So I went to 9 o'clock for 1 minute. Literally, if you might not even seen it.
Did you saw it?
Yeah, it was literally went to 9 for a few seconds or a few minutes. And I thought, no, actually, I better change it now. Start up. So yeah, it was quite good.
So many people to watch out.
Mm.
Is it really happening today? Did a proper air show, did it?
Oh, it's been great considering it's, Good Friday. It's everywhere else is pretty much closed. I don't think there's hardly anything in the air.
No, I was like, we saw a case on footage. Yeah, did you see it was coming up?
Yeah, I mean that was the plan to go to Mildenhall this morning, but I thought, well, I'll have my radio on, and then I heard something good. I heard a radio check, which is why the stream was scheduled today rather than usually it's the night before. But I thought if I hang around and have the radio on, see what's going on, and this opened, I was like, it's open, I'm going to do a stream here then.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, in the right place.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Been to any of the ducks we chose?
Oh, we'll be going to maybe what my usual one I go to is the end, and there'll be one for there's a I go to. I'm a member of Sally B, so we get like a little there's a special day in August that we go to, so I'll probably be doing that. But I'll do the Duxford finale, no doubt. I'm sure I'll be doing that.
Yeah, 'cause we saw the A26 when it came.
Oh, you did? Yeah, because I was literally just talking about that.
You've got the one there, Arrestor.
Ah, where was that? At Duxford or
Duxford.
yeah.
Yeah, so we actually got to go in. That was epic.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
cool.
Catalina, my friend, works in the cafe.
Yes, yeah, they're good. Oh, cool.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Thank you.
Right, well, that is it, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. I think there's a couple of guards marches to do before we go.
Can we have a picture of Ted?
Yeah, if you give me 2 minutes. Actually, that's fine. I'll come down now. Actually,
Sure.
give me a sec. Yeah. All right. Okay.
And you as well.
Just here. All right. All right. No problem at all.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers.
No problem at all. Ted, that was good, wasn't it? Hope you all enjoyed that. Well, happy Easter holidays to everyone. And Joshua Haddock, member for 9 months. How you doing, man? Thanks for 9 months. A massive shout out to my daughter Frankie. Frankie, happy Easter. Guards March. Ems Adam, member for 10 months. Best channel around. Thank you very much. A Guards March to you. Wee Stevie Boy, thank you very much for the super sticker at Guards March. Gucci Man, Guards March, 19 months, and also part of our Spanner Flight and Posh Officer. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you very much. Guards March. Nick P, welcome to the TCS Posh Officers Club Guards March. Thanks a lot. A high five to you for that, Nick P. Thank you for joining us. Member for 21 months, strike like an eagle at Hull Beach Guards March. Thank you very much. Right then, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Well, lovely, lovely. Oh, actually, one sec. Hang on before I go. Let me just check something. Let me see if this is going to go out or not, because they will need to do something to the cables and it looks like they might be doing it. I'll tell you what, I'll hang around for another 10-15 minutes. How's that? Oh, hang on, that's running, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Okay, we'll stay. I think we may have that C-17. There's a bit of movement, and I know they have to reconfigure the Arrestor cables. That's the back 12. It's obviously been a heavy aircraft, can damage the gear. So give me, I might wait for this. There's a nice send-off. What do you reckon?
Jump for the day then?
Almost.
Yeah. I sit at it was a little bit very lucky. So I can watch you. You can sit from Milton, you can see these.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Incredible, yeah.
Waiting for that C-17 now. Looks good. You never know, might get that as well.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. You're on, buddy. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Just waiting for this to go out, I think. The C-17, yeah. I can see the heat haze coming off the engines, so it's looking good. It's a question of when. Oh yeah. You sure? You sure? Thank you. Just a plain cheese bag. Plain cheese, that'd be amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Oh wow. That's amazing. Thank you. So it does look like they are just reconfiguring. Yeah, there's a lot of just reconfiguring the back 12. That's Barrier Arrestor kit 12. There's two types. I think there's a total of 4 Arrestor gears here at Lakenheath. I believe as standard they have the back 12. That's Barrier Arrestor kit 12. There's also a back 14. Now, just to give you an idea where the cables are, you see these black squares with yellow circles in. That even at Coningsby, all airfields, all aerodromes, all airports, that's where your cable is, your Arrestor gear. All right, so that's what to look out for. And I believe there's 2 either end. The traditional RAG, the rotary hydraulic Arrestor gear. Can you just see inside the that KFC box there? There's almost some circular mechanical device in it, and that is what really gives it that tension. That is the tension for the back 12, because oh, here you go, look, can you see the cable just to the, can you see that been pulled out? Look, been pulled away. Can you see that? Just about by the car, you can see someone's getting rid of it, because it will damage the gear on the it's not a very nice ride. They're just reconfiguring it. Now the back 12, or the RAG, that's what they call it in the Royal Air Force, that's, can you see those like almost like little dumbbells or grommets that are on there? That's the weights to hold the, you know, that's the weights that are on there to tend, you know, to make it more taut. And there's a series of hydraulics and tension. So a big shout out to these guys for doing it, because it's quite a dangerous job. And the traditional RAG, or the back 12, is a cable that goes right across. There is another one called the back 14, where it has the cable underneath. It's run underneath, so it's almost got like a groove that goes across. I don't know if Lakenheath have one, but it does look like one when you look over there. There's a little part there, and it looks like the cable goes from underneath, but it's hard to tell without being elevated. But what I do know, they have a back 12 here. Not that's pretty much 100%. I'm not sure about the back 14. So the cable goes underneath, where I was on the back 12. Look, the cable's in there, unless that is going underneath, but I can't tell from here. I need to be above. they are, yeah, there's one of the cables there, look. Let's follow it, actually, let's follow it. Looks, yeah, it does go underneath that one, doesn't it? So, it's hard to tell. Oh, okay, I think I know what it does. I think it goes underneath to go to there. I think they are then. Okay, I'm going to confirm they are all back 12. That's barrier Arrestor kit 12, look. Although it does go underneath, yeah, they're always out, look. You see that? Yeah, that's a back 12. And then that cable goes all the way to here. There you go, and there'll be another one on the other side of that. There you go, in there, look. So that's your back 12, 100%. Cool. Okay, so turning into like a Mildenhall streamer. We're just waiting. This is what happened to me last year. I went to Mildenhall Easter. I think it was Easter Monday. It could have been Easter Monday actually, and it was just for one C-70, and it looks like I'm doing a little bit of that. There's a backwards driving car there, look. So yeah, this is going to go out very shortly. Might as well catch it while we're here. Do a decibel reading while we're here. No. Name of the back 12. I think there's a designated company. I think it's ATEC that make the back 12 for the US Air Force. So let's have a look at it again. There's the so you can see them reconfiguring it. It's a multi-disc rotary friction type energy absorber, and it's a standard pretty much in the US Air Force. The back 12 brake is well proven and based on a self-sufficient brake concept. And the back 12 offers a maximum of 1200 foot run out, and modern Deutz diesel multi-fuel tape rewind engine is standard. So those are inside here. And it's got these, like I said, it's got these grommets to keep it taut, and of course to make contact with the Arrestor hook on an aircraft, so it's above the ground to catch it. So obviously if it was flat on the ground then it wouldn't work out, so it has to be done like this way. They are quite heavy as well, so they act as weights and to keep it taut, as in off the ground a little bit. Pretty cool, isn't it? So that's the back 12, and I believe it's made by ATEC. It's yeah, it's going to go out, isn't it? The C-17.
Yeah.
They're just reconfiguring the Arrestor
Runway.
kit.
Yeah. Oh, my car locked itself.
I think it's like mine, your car. When you walk away, it locks it.
Yeah.
The alarm didn't go off.
What for that? I get a text. Well, my phone vibrates and it goes off. And my wife gets on.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see all the heat haze coming from the engines.
Flashing.
No, I can't see the flashing probably from the angle I'm at. I don't know. But I can see that heat
Yeah, I saw them
haze.
taking the rag down.
Yeah.
I was going to stay over there. Sure.
That low one. Oh.
Apparently, they're saying they're on minimum fuel to get back. That's what I did. That's something. And that cost of Phoenix has gone.
You on, man? Yeah, still going. I might as well catch this.
Yeah.
Might as well catch it while we're here. The wind's picked up now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I'll do stuff like that. Okay, so it looks like they're done with the back 12. Can't be too long now, surely. Although I can't see it flashing from here. Let's have a look. How are we doing, ladies, gents and teddy bears? So we're just waiting for, patiently, may I add, the C-17. Looks like they've configured the Arrestor cable. Hi, buddy. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's so kind of you. Thank you. That's great.
Not long now. They've just reconfigured the runway for the cable to take the cables away for the C-17, so we've just done that. So the engines are sort of spooling. I can see all the heat going vertical, so you see that. It's not the heat haze going across, because I thought that's what it was for a minute. It should be going out soon. Be nice to finish it off with that. Been a good day, really, what it is. Yeah. That's brilliant. The left, it looked like just the left gear was stuck. Yeah. Yeah, that was. I was. Yeah, so from that angle, I think it's just, it could be just a perspective. It looked like just a left gear, so maybe he retracted all of it. Just to, by the time it got to here, it looked like all of it was down. And then the quick climb caught me by surprise, and I think he just thought, oh dear. If they've loaded it up, I can't see it doing a tactical departure. Be good if it is. They're aggressive when they do that. Not quite vertical, but when they do a tactical departure, they're pretty spectacular to see. Yeah, we're going in on the Saturday. Yeah, we're camping out for the week, so we're going to camp out. Yeah, we're going to camp out while we're there, and then go in on the Saturday just to chill out. Yeah, that's it. It's nice to be doing today as well. They were printed for the inside, right? So when you stuck them on, it said Eeyore, Eeyore. That was funny.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah,
The what, sorry? The door?
Yeah.
On our right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay, cool.
On the shady side.
I know what you mean, because it was open earlier and I don't think it is now. Oh, it's hard to tell whether it's... I can see what I think is a door, but... There's a little wooden post right next to it. It looks like either the ladder because of the heat haze or it's just the post. How we doing, ladies, gents, and teddy bears? So we might as well stay for this. Why not? As we're here, a nice way to end the show. Lock it up with the C-17, and everything looks good. I can't actually see the the steps that come out. It's hard to tell. Maybe you can on your screens, but. It does look like it's open just. Can you see that post right in front of the door? It just looks like it's either a shadow, but I'm going to conclude that it is probably open. And there's some jet rumble. But, we'll stay put, of course. The runway has been configured with the Arrestor kit. Let's see. Yeah, that's all taken care of. So now it's just a case of just to taxi out, which would be quite nice as they're using 05. Our last movement for the week. As sadly we're not doing Biggin Hill this on Sunday anymore due to the weather. The winds are they're already starting to pick up now actually, and it's a bit grey and drizzly. So. Unfortunately, we will have to pull out of that, I'm afraid. But you had today instead, which was quite nice.
No, they've gone back to aviation. Both, that's what they're American jets. It's two squadrons. They come over every year to use our ranges.
I'm glad I got them on the range.
Yeah, Nikos was filming at the range. You've got Old Beach.
I love Old Beach, it's so good. Yeah. I've had some bad luck with the weather there.
It's never brilliant though.
No, but I got lucky. But even though the weather was still bad, it was 40-mile-an-hour gusting winds and I couldn't set up in that. It was just so dangerous, it was unbelievable. When it was blowing in the range, my hat nearly went on the range and I was like, right, that's got to stay in the bag. We can't actually park there, you have to kind of take the kit there. And the wind was blowing, and so I filmed it, luckily, and it was amazing.
When you get like that, it starts to go dusty, and all of a sudden it comes from nowhere, and
Yeah,
it's very windy.
yeah.
Last time I've seen it last year, wasn't it?
Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, that was good.
It's be quiet.
Excuse me. Where's that train going?
Sorry.
Is it that one down there?
Yes.
Is it going to take off soon?
Hopefully, yeah.
What is that? C-17?
It is.
In the next hour?
Yeah, within the next hour, I would say.
I missed the 16s.
Oh no.
I was at the hotel. Are you going to go after that?
Yeah.
Or is that the last one?
We think so.
Then you're going to go to a different place?
Well, it has to be done.
For today? Which one are you going tomorrow?
Oh, day off tomorrow. Day off this week.
I don't watch the lights every day. There's two different nights, isn't there?
No, just 10. Yeah, no, 10.
So I'm going to your account and there's different nights, are they for different times?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're old. They were like
So
previous.
they're live right now.
Oh yes. Right, I'm just going to go and change the battery. Just for the season. gents and teddy bears. Hope we're all good. It's just starting to get a bit windy up here now, so should be all good. Just about. Yeah. As soon as the lights come on, it'll be all good, won't it? So how are we all doing? Hope you're all good. What's everyone up to this weekend? Let me know in the comments. I'm just gonna pop this on now and I'll be with you. What's everyone doing this weekend? Well, for me, it's weekend is a bit of chilling and with the parents this weekend. So I'll be seeing them tomorrow.
It's coming back now.
And I'll be chilling out.
We're on the way here.
Yeah, so what back in?
They'll probably come out a bit later. Well, when let's just do that. Let's do the day. I'm trying to
the background, keep things tidy.
Why is there so much heat waves on the thing? Is it from the plane's fire?
On the floor, on the ground.
Yeah.
So the sun heats the sand up.
Is it the sand near it? The wheel thing?
It just creates
Is
this
that
kind of
fish
shape.
yolk?
And one of his hats. Full cup.
Give me the hat.
Can't give you the hat.
How much are they? I buy one of mine, that's fine.
Me, Peterborough.
What is that? What is that?
Somewhere you don't want to go.
Let's go answer that.
Yeah, just avoid it if you can.
Is it a bad place? Is it a bad place?
Use better blazers.
Yeah, that's probably a more polite. Yeah.
I was born in South London.
20 years ago,
Whereabouts
it
is
was
that?
great. That's all I'm going to say without going into details. We'll leave. So I'm glad I got a laugh out of it from you guys. That was good. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, how are we all doing? So, where were we? What are you doing this weekend? Let's have a look. Let's have a look here now. Let's have a look what everyone's doing this weekend. Ooh. Let's have a look what we've got here. Colin Miller, how you doing? Happy Easter to you. Alan Gates, oi oi to you. Chris Austin, Muzz Mason. Fish and football in space. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? Clem Peterson. Doing good here, working shift, but tuning into some TED action on the way. Daniel Walker, how's it going? White Wizard, what up? Geraint Williams, Margot. Roger Anthony Lowe. Steve Fable. Lilo Doublefly, how you doing? Hope you're good. Margot's taking her Hoover for a walk. That sounds good. Mr. Pete off camping this weekend. Well, enjoy. And it's flashing. It's flashing finally. So what a way to just finish off the week, you know. It's been it's been a funny week really. It's been really good. Start off with emotional. The weather just deteriorated. The weather was okay actually Monday. I'm trying to remember what happened on Monday, but we got to see some spoon action, which was quite cool, and then it got weird. Tuesday just England was underwater, or the whole of Britain may have been underwater on Tuesday. We went out swimming and surfing, you know how it is. Wednesday we were then given a blow dry. From the gusting winds. They were so strong. I mean, after getting wet, we were dried out from the gusted winds, 38 to 30 knots, and I think we got it light here where we were on the east. I think some parts of Britain had 50 miles per hour or thereabouts. It was I don't know where those winds came from, but wow. And then of course Thursday was lovely. We were then baked and roasted to death yesterday. And then today is moderate, but the wind is now starting to warn us that it's back. So the lovely C-17 ladies, gents and teddy bears, pinging and flashing and doing all things good. And well, this should be going out very shortly. Goodness me, Lilo Doublefly, thank you so much. 20 Ted Coningsby memberships, goodness me. Honestly, thank you so much for that support, that's amazing. Lilo Doublefly has just made 20 Ted Coningsby members. Wow.
Oh, yes. And there'll be some Apaches as well.
Yes, there is. They're about 10 minutes behind me. Because they're going down A1, so
yes, so they'll
must have got lost.
That's amazing.
Where they swap off.
So you can now hear those lovely,
because
lovely engines.
the day and arrange my dad to track them for me.
Yeah, so the Apaches went through
The that sound you can just about hear. Now check this out for absolute thrust power. The C-17 Globemaster 3 is powered by 4 Pratt & Whitney F-117 PW100 turbofan engines. Now these are rated at 40,400 pounds each of thrust. Now that's some going. Also the Boeing 757 uses these as well. Now the Pratt & Whitney's F-117 PW100, of course in the Boeing 757 the military have a different designation for its name. There are the PW2040s in a civilian basis, but as far as military is concerned it's F-117 PW100. And these engines also have thrust reversers to help slow down the aircraft as well. It's a big one. So it stands at well, if you were to get TED, if you were to measure this C-17 in TEDs, it measures 331 TEDs long. That is amazing. Here he is, alright man. You alright buddy, yeah? Yeah, they were good, that low one.
From the 15?
16 was very low. Yeah.
At the same time, the Chinook will go down through the tendons of it. Still a lot to go. Just
It's a beautiful heavy airlift aircraft, and got some fun stats for you, as I mentioned.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So the wingspan,
14.
so the wingspan is 318 TEDs. Okay, let's play a little game. Right, in the C-17, if Ted was going to... Alright, we're going to play a little game. I want you to guess this, alright? If Ted was going to fly this, or at least receive a delivery, we'll tell you, let's reschedule this. If Ted was about to make a delivery of salmon, I want you to guess how many whole pieces of salmon that you can fit in a C-17. That's how many whole pieces of salmon. I want you to have a little guess. How many pieces of whole salmon can the C-17 take? Come on, answers in the chats. How much salmon?
Quite a few times.
Let's have a look. So the best way to do this is to get the... Let's have a look. This would be quite fun. So, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite a lot of salmon. Right, I'm basing it on... Oh, here we go. And now I'm going to base it on the sort of heaviest of the average size salmon. Here we go. There we go, the answer is 25,833 pieces of salmon. That's whole salmon based on a 3 kilo salmon. That's quite a lot of salmon in there, isn't it?
Yeah, like tariff. That's tomorrow's tariff.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me just...
A 10 tariff.
Yeah, a Ted riff. Here we go. Look at this, what a beauty, look at it. God, where did that wind just come from, man, seriously?
Just waiting.
Now, oh, if the wind carries on like that, we might see a flying Perry. Well, obviously hope not, because that would be emotional, but bless you. That's nice. Taking the long way around, we like that. our final departure, our last one of the day, and it's a big one. So not bad, 4 different aircraft today. Awesome. We've had F-35s, or the F-35A, we've had the F-16CM and the F-15E Strike Eagle. Now we've got a C-17 Globemaster 3. Teddy bears. Let's have a quick one, quick fire round. Just quickly put in whatever number you can, you think it is the answer. No cheating. How many wheels does the C-17 have? Come on, just no googling. Just have a little. Doesn't matter if you're wrong because you'll learn it either way. It's less than 20. How's that? It's a nice little. We've got 16 over there. We've got 12. See what everyone's going.
Looking about 10.
You've gone with 10? Let's have a look. We've got 24, we've got 18, we've got 20, 16, 12, 12, we've got 14, 18, 12, 10, 18, Margot 14, Davey 16, Davey H8. We've got an 18, the Ninja Ginger 14, Chris Austin 18. God's going really quick. Lilo's gone with 16, that's Sam 12, Jeff Light 22, Scott Steigel 16. Goodness me, I can't read you all out. It's just literally gone crazy. So, anyone else? How many wheels on a C-17? 18. You've gone with 18. Okay, the answer is 14. He's got his 14. Right, how about a Galaxy?
C5.
Yeah,
Galaxy.
C5 Galaxy, go on. That is a big one, that one. I'll tell you what, I love how the landing gear retracts on the C-17. It is amazing.
I reckon 32.
I think so. Should we have a look? I actually don't know the answer, but I've gone with 22. Should we have a quick look? C5, how many wheels?
You can see it's
28. Oh, 28 wheels.
Yeah.
Well, if you thought taking your car to the garage to get a new wheel was a dent in your pocket, and try and replace it in 28. God. 28.
28.
I thought it was 22.
I said 32.
Wow. Oh, that'd be a good one. What aircraft's got the most wheels? Oh, that'd be a good one.
It's got to be up there.
Almost sounds like an F-16. But it's not.
Tractor. It's a Massey Ferguson.
Yeah, that's a good one. Something for the weekend. What aircraft has got the most wheels? That is a good one. I like that. What about the Antonov, that AN?
225.
Yeah, what about that?
I'm pretty sure that one, I think it's got like 40 wheels.
Yeah, you must have.
So I had like so many.
It is the 225. It is the Antonov 225 with, well, according to this, 32 wheels.
Oh, so C5 had that one.
No, no, that's quite impressive actually. Well, that's according to Google.
So I'm doing an F1 pit stop on that.
Yeah, see you next week. Now these don't have afterburner, but I'll tell you what, here's a little fun quiz on here. What civilian aircraft did use afterburner? He knows the, yeah, go on.
Concorde.
Yeah, good shot, he's good there, good. Yeah, that's good.
He's too clever.
That's very good.
I am quite clever on places.
Good. So here's a good one. Here's another, just a quick one before this goes. So we've had afterburners, we've had wheels, what about rockets, right? So what World War II German aircraft was powered by a rocket? Or at least had a rocket engine rather than a turbofan on it.
No idea.
Ooh, I'll see if anyone else. Let's have a look. See if everyone's having a quick go on this one.
Did the Germans have like MiGs? Like MiG-15s?
No, but it led on to something. Yeah, there is a.
Oh, I know it. It's really long. It's a long
Okay, we're getting that. We've got ME-163 Comet. It was the flying egg.
I thought it was a Mesa something.
Yeah, Messerschmitt 163.
That was.
I'll tell you what, here's one more, right? I've mentioned it on the stream, which was a world record breaking time to assemble the Wellington bomber, a Vickers Wellington. They broke a record for the quickest they could assemble it. Put in the time, how long it took to assemble a Vickers Wellington bomber. You can be a few minutes out because some sources are like to the minute, but I'll, yeah.
It took minutes to assemble a bomb.
No, to the minute. Like if you get it wrong by a minute, that's fine. It's acceptable. You can be plus minus 2 minutes. I'll give it that because there are some sources that are a little bit like. But yeah. How long did it take to assemble a Vickers Wellington bomber? And they broke the world record. And I'll tell you what. Here's a hint. The world record before that was in America, and they put together a bomber, and it took them 48 hours to assemble a bomber, which is impressive. So, Vickers Wellington, how long? Going once. Okay, it took the men and women to assemble a Vickers Wellington bomber in Flintshire 23 hours and 50 minutes.
I thought I was going to say 20.
And they flew it the next day. And that is actually quite impressive. And they were building Wellingtons 28 a week. That is quite impressive, isn't it? Here we go. Our last departure. Oh, hang on. I've got to put the thermometer on. I need a decimal reading for this. I've not got one of these yet. Tell you what, here's a fun one. Guess the decibel reading on this. It won't be as much, but we'll see. going to go with 102. I'll have a little go. I'll go with 102.
I'm doing 93.
You're going 93. So if you put it in principle, each of these engines are just slightly over a whole Eurofighter Typhoon. So you could say it's powered by just over 4 Typhoons. That is amazing. Okay, well, hold on to your berets for this one. Oh, here we go. Well, it is a beaut, isn't it? One of the things I'd like to see through the Mach Loop is one of these. I'd love to see a C-17 through the Mach Loop. That would be quite impressive. Wow. That's our last departure of the show. And lots of you taking part in our little competitions there. That was really cool. Our little quiz is fully sent. Oh yeah, good point. Okay, wow. Right, what was the guesses? Everyone guess.
I did 93.
What did you say?
12.
You went 112? Anyone else?
86.
Oh, my voice did change it, but I've got it. It's 112.5, so you win. Yeah, hello. Didn't know my voice. 100. But I bet. No wonder Claire's deaf. 134 decibels. Yeah, man. 112.5.
Ted, have you ever been to Mildenhall?
Yeah, it's good there.
Yeah.
Love it there.
Hello.
We have a campsite there.
There we go, ladies, gents and teddy bears. So we're going to finish up
Yeah.
with a few guards marches, and just want to say thank you to everyone.
Yeah, I'll come straight now.
Thanks to the young lad there taking part, and guys down here as well, brilliant, and everyone else involved.
Yeah.
Matt Foster as well, here he is. Oi, oi. Don't worry, you're not on the camera. It's fine. Simon Watch on High Five Guards March. Thank you very much for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Logan Nichols with 4 months. Let's ride. Thank you very much. Debbie Wigley with 5 months membership. Great show this morning. Happy Easter to you all. Would love a happy birthday from Ted or Reggie. Well, happy birthday to a Debbie Wigley. Celebrating 18 years birthday plus experience, right? That's what I say. Scott Steigel, member for 6 months. Congratulations on your milestone of half a year. Whoop, whoop. Thank you very much. Geraint Williams, Guards March. Oi Nicholas and Ted from Conway. Thank you very much, Geraint. And Lilo Doublefly, Guards March, and High Five and a paw pump. I mean, 20 Ted. Lady Sheds Teddy Bears, Lilo Doublefly gifting 20 Ted Coningsby membership. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Wow. Fish and Football in Space, welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron. High Five and a Guards March to you. And Karen H, member for 10 months. Oi, oi, another month with an amazing community. Thank you very much indeed, Guards March. Chris Austin with the super sticker. Oi, oi, hope you are keeping well, Nikos, Ted and Claire, and all the spanners for keeping it sweet and neat. Amazing community. Oh yeah, let's ride. Thank you very much. Paul Mayers, High Five. Thank you for gifting the Ted Coningsby membership. Guards March. Chris Austin, High Five. Guards March, thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Clem Peterson, thanks a lot, Clem, for the super sticker. Guards March. Arjen, who's part of our spanner flight, has gifted a Ted Coningsby membership. Thank you very much, Arjen. Ben Taylor, High Five to you. Thanks for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Guards March. Gucci Man, High Five. Thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Thank you very, very much. Simon Watchorn as well. High Five, Guards March. Thank you as well. Right. I think we're done, Ted. It's time to hit the button, I think. Right, ladies, gents, and teddy bears, we're rocking and rolling and wrapping it up like a kebab on a Saturday night. Or if you were Ted, wrapping it up like a California roll from a sushi bar. Right, ladies, gents, teddy bears, thank you very much. So, Aviano crew, thank you very much. 48 Fighter Wing as well, thank you very much. And I hope you all have an absolutely well-deserved break, 48 Fighter Wing. You know it is. And of course, all our viewers, thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy the Easter break. So, my name's Nikos, cameraman and commentator. This is our squadron leader, Ted Coningsby, who's still got his beret on. And you've been watching the Ted Coningsby channel live here at RAF Lakenheath. So for the last time for today and for the week, it's see you soon. Wish you well. Ted, let's go, mate. Wrap it up. Off he goes. Time to hit the button. Yeah, man. Nice one. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, take care.
Cheers. All the very best.
See you, man. Let's hit the button. Oh yeah, ladies, sheds and teddy bears, welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel membership. I'm Nikos, I'm your cameraman and commentator. This is our squadron leader, Ted Coningsby. Just want to say a massive thank you to all our members. Guns up and oh yeah. Take it away, Ted. Ladies, sheds and teddy bears, we want to say a massive thank you to all of our subscribers for getting us to where we are today. We have gone all over the country, from as far as Lossiemouth to Bryce Norton, and military areas such as air weapons ranges, low flying areas, heritage centres and special flights for TED 2. We cannot do this without your support, and your support will be rewarded. You can now join the Ted Coningsby Squadron and help fund the channel to get us around the country and provide us with the funds for equipment to bring you better content too. We have 3 exciting membership levels with awesome YouTube perks to reward you back for your support. Our first level of membership is the Ted Coningsby Squadron. You'll get a loyalty badge on YouTube, unique TCS emojis that you can use on comments and live streams, members only videos which include behind the scenes, deleted scenes, sneak previews and also music videos that Ted likes to play the electric guitar on. You'll also get access to members only Discord server and discount on all of our Ted Coningsby merchandise. All of this for just $1.99 a month. Oh yeah. Our second level of membership is the Posh Officers Club. This includes all of the squadron perks, private posh officers Discord chat room, posh officers discounts on all of our Ted Coningsby merchandise, and the poshness of supporting the TCS even more. This is just £4.99 a month. Our third level was inspired by many of our fans who have been supporting the channel massively. So we'd love to reward you back with this, and our third level of membership is the Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron. This gives you a more personal experience with me and Ted, with exclusive live streams and content. You'll get a free Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron patch, a private Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron Discord chat room, a gold colour Discord username, and a higher discount on all of our Ted Coningsby merchandise. All this for just £25.99 a month. Ladies, gents and teddy bears, the Ted Coningsby channel cannot thank you enough for all your support. And it's this support that keeps the dream, keeps the stream. Thank you so much. Aw, yeah.
Golf India, Brian Stone,
Go, go, go.